Screen icon Harrison Ford and his Indiana Jones co-star Phoebe Waller-Bridge spoke in support of the ongoing writers' strike as they premiered the franchise's fifth film in London on Monday, with Ford saying he would walk out if contract talks between Hollywood's Actors Union and major studios break down this week. The Writers Guild of America has been on strike since May 2, shutting down several TV and film projects. Hollywood actors, meanwhile, are in the middle of their own labor talks with studios. Members of the SAG-AFTRA Actors Union have given their negotiators the power to call a strike if they cannot agree on a new contract by Friday. A strike by actors would lead to a broader shutdown across Hollywood and increase pressure on studios that need programming to feed their streaming services and the fall TV broadcast schedule. Ford said the second season of the two series he is working on, 1923 and Shrinking, had been delayed because of the writers' strike.
And so is Shrinking, the other series that I'm doing for Apple TV. Yeah. Look, there is parity to be achieved. There's a situation that is disadvantaging we don't even know yet because we're not even talking in the same language between ourselves, a different streamer. Oh, this is too technical. Nice talking to you. I'm sorry about the strike.
Would you go on strike on Friday?
Huh?
Would you go on strike if that happens on Friday?
I believe in unions. I believe in labor. I believe in representation. All of those things. If my union votes to go out, I'll go out. Thank you.
Well, I'm striking in solidarity with the WGA and with the writers as well, and I'm on the edge of my seat, like hoping that SAG will follow suit and stand up in support of the writers, and just really hope we can get this sorted. Writers are the most important people in this industry. I really believe that.
You know, I'm hoping everybody, writers, actors, directors, just solve their issues, that we can all come to a good place together again and get back to work. But everyone's issues have to get solved before that can happen.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny pits the adventurous archaeologist against a former Nazi scientist played by Mads Mikkelsen, who is searching for a dial that makes it possible to travel through time.
Well, it's one role that I've been doing for 42 years. I haven't done any other role for 42 years. I've made 5 of these films, and I'm proud of all of them. And this one, I always wanted to do another. I felt that the end of the last one set up a situation, a marriage of my character and Marianne's character that begged for some. Didn't feel like we really finished the story, or that we had enough of the story I always hoped that we would go. I always have asked that if we were going to make another Indiana Jones movie, we learn more about the character, that there'd be a new aspect of the character that we're introduced to.
Mikkelsen, 57, said the role of Dr. Jurgen Waller rated high against his other villainous characters, Hannibal Lecter, James Bond anthologist Lee Sheffer in Casino Royale, and Gellert Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore.
Yeah, well, it's up there, right? Because I grew up with Indiana Jones, watched it again and again when I was a kid. Didn't think about being an actor, but here I am, as trying to make Indiana Jones' life as miserable as possible.
The film opens at the end of World War II with a younger-looking Ford, a feat of artificial intelligence technology that uses old footage to create a de-aged version of his face. Waller-Bridge joins in the adventure as John's mischievous and morally ambiguous goddaughter Helena Shaw. The 37-year-old said that banter between the two characters would sometimes carry on off-screen.
I mean, that was the joy of it, that she was irreverent and he was irreverent with her. And I think sometimes that gives you a little license to sort of play with that in real life a little bit as well. So we had a lot of fun together, and I loved working with him so much, and he made me laugh so much.
This iteration is the first not to be directed by Steven Spielberg, helmed instead by James Mangold of Ford vs. Ferrari and Girl Interrupted. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny opens in cinemas around the world this week.